Welcome back to the channel. This is DeadMf. We are back again in the prison called life. Hope you guys are good. Hope you've been doing well. We are back again, man. You know, the thing that baffles me is how people claim that they are good people. You know, how do people come to the theory or to an assumption that they themselves are good people? How do you come to that? Because I'll be honest, I'm not a good person. I don't think anybody is a good person, if I'm just being honest. The only thing you can do is to treat other people with respect, be kind to other people, But if somebody takes you for an asshole and they disrespect you and they take you as a piece of crap, then, you gotta do whatever you wanna do to defend yourself against those types of people. But we are not good people. Solely for the fact that for us to survive, for us to live, we have to feed off other entities. We have to feed off other beings. Look at the slaughter we do, to the cows, to other types of meat that we consume, to pigs, to animals as a whole. We keep dogs as pets and we say, oh, I'm a good person because I've got this prisoner of an animal called a dog and I feed him every day. That makes me a good person. We are not good people, man. We are not good people. And then the other thing that baffles me is saying you're a good person and then you choose to have kids, You choose to bring children into a world that is no good. You call yourself a good person, but you don't live in a good world. Therefore, how can you bring a kid here in a world that is not good at all? Do you understand that for us to basically be where we are as the human race, we had to put laws into place so that we can have the freedom that we have right now? Otherwise, if it was back in the old days where people can just come into your village, slaughter all the men, slaughter all the women and children, and take the land, we wouldn't be here at all. We would be living like those times where people can do anything they want. And that right there is what human nature is all about. Doing whatever it takes to survive. Whether you have to kill the other person, it doesn't matter. You're just doing what it takes to survive. That's what your DNA is made up of. That is what your genes are made up of. Survival. Now things are much better, Things are much better because instead of killing another person for their land, you can go work at a corporate, you can get a job now. But we are not good people, man. We are not. So you bring a kid here to do the same dumb shit that you're doing, You subject them to the same danger that you're subjected to. The world is fucking dangerous, man. It's just that we live in a bubble, We're clouded by entertainment and lots of distractions, but the world is fucking dangerous. Some people get kidnapped. Some people get their heads cut off in this modern age, but you wouldn't know those things because we're distracted, most of us. Some people get their heads cut off. Women and children are raped every day. Imagine having a daughter knowing that can possibly happen to them. Some people can get stabbed just out of jealousy. Some people can get killed just out of jealousy, just out of insecurity. This is the world that we live in. And you bring your kid here. You bring a kid here. You never know what could happen tomorrow. You have no control over the chaos that is life. You can't control anything here, but yet we choose to bring kids here. Even though we can't control, but I can guarantee you that this life, two things are guaranteed: pain and suffering. Those are the two things that are guaranteed here. Death is guaranteed. You know, I keep on wondering, why do we play this game that we play? And we play this game because we keep on making kids. We keep on bringing another generation and another generation and another generation so they can play whatever this is called. So they can be subjected to this prison, work and pay taxes, work and pay bills and die. You know, why do we do this? You never know what you're bringing your kid into. No, man, the people I feel sorry for are those kids that, you know, that are born with disabilities. Kids like that, born with disabilities, using a wheelchair all their lives. Is that really a life? Imagine using a wheelchair all your life. Imagine being born with a chronic disease, a chronic illness. There's nothing you can do about that. It's stuck with you all your lives. You're born with no arms. That's the life, I guess. But life is a gift, right? Many people, man, many people in the world, they just one paycheck or even two paychecks away from being totally poor and homeless. But that's the life, you know, that's the life we want to live. Because you can have beer, you can watch porn, you can have endless sex, you can have drugs, you can do whatever you want to do. You know, that's temporary fun. That's just to distract you from the current reality. But if you're a sober man, you're able to see the lies. You know, you're able to see that the life we're living is nonsense, man. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all. But we're here now, you know, and we're making the best of it the best way we can. We distract ourselves the best way we can, just so we can move on, you know. We cope, we keep on coping, you know. But we can end this. You just stop having kids. We stop bringing another generation to this nonsense. We stop doing it. We stop it. Because there is no solution other than this. The world is not perfect and it will never be perfect. There will always be people who are suffering. There will always be people who are poor. Yes, there is a chance you can get rich and make all the money you want. But there is always a chance you'll be poor and you'll suffer. You know? Especially if you're born in a country that has little to no opportunities. You're doomed, man. You're doomed. You're gonna be a fisherman all your life. You're doomed. You're doomed. You know, so how can you possibly say you're a good person and then you choose to bring a kid here? Children get bullied, they get shot up in schools. How can you say, I want to bring a child here? And you claim that you're a good person? No, You're bringing a kid here for your own selfish reasons. It's for selfish reasons. Honestly, there's no other. The kid didn't ask you. You don't even know who your kid is gonna be. You don't even know. You don't know anything. But we have this mechanism called the body that that chooses to do whatever it takes to survive and to reproduce itself. Everything we do, man, we do it for this body. You work because you want to feed the body. You bathe because you want to take care of the body. You put on deodorant because you want the body to smell good. We're just taking care of this meat prison. This meat prison, you know? It's a flesh prison. It gives us demands, you know? Tells you what you should do so that you can feed it, so that you can feel good. So if somebody says, "Oh, I'm a good person," you ask them, "Do you want to have kids?" And if they say yes, they're not really good people. Because if you're a good person, you would understand that the world that you're living in is not a good world. It doesn't have your best interests at heart. It's eat or be eaten. Dog eat dog world. That's all it is. You do whatever it takes to survive here. People don't care about you. People are focused on their own businesses. People are focused on making more money. They don't give a shit about you. Nobody cares. People only care about you if they have something to get from you. People only care about you if they can use you somewhere else. People only care about you if they can use you. Other than that, if you have no skills, if you can't do anything, nobody cares about you. If you're useless, nobody cares about you. You're just a burden. That's the harsh truth. But anyway, man, this is DeadMf, and I'm signing out.